Hello there, welcome back to Victoria Free. I'm having a lot of fun with this campaign and I'm going after Mexico again. I'm doing this war just for Veracruz, but there is also the demand to release Yucatan so I can easily take them separately at a later point, and desert just to release Utah over here. I did get France involved in return for California, but they actually jumped out straight after. This war is also against Russia. Russia, how is very busy in a lot of other conflicts. There's a Dutch one somewhere. I'm hoping it won't be too much of a kerfuffle, but I will be using naval invasions to try and steamroll into their capital. It is pretty even here at the moment. As for content that you've missed since the last video, I have gone a bit more into Asia here. We've taken Brunei, Johor, Perak and Selangor. I believe that is everything. Otherwise, I've just been building. You see, our GDP has gone up a lot. I'm hoping to take some places in Mexico so that these population can balance out. These guys can emigrate over somewhere where I already have jobs, and then I can use the jobs already here to build some other industry. But really what I want is I want to siphon these people from this area of the world to, say, this area of the world where I have a lot more jobs already up and running. Anyway, let's get this war started. Awesome. So straight away I'm going to pick up one of my navies. I'm going to go for not one of the ones that are doing Iberia, but this Japanese one. We're going to send these guys all the way down in Veracruz because this is what we are actually after. We'll send over this small stack. I don't think there'll be too many people there. That should work pretty well. Do I have another navy? I am missing this navy here, so let's go ahead and get those guys. And let's get the Gran Colombia guys to naval invade all the way on to the Yucatan, so we can take that out as well. Take the second smallest army, take that one. This has weakened me on my front here a bit, but I don't mind so much because we know how great it is to open up these front lines here. Hopefully the Russians just don't get too involved, and I'm hoping also that I don't die too much. Oh, this looks like we'd actually progress. We have a lot of extra guys here on the offense. It's the same guy fighting on either side. My fella has a bit more facial hair. Maybe that's why he's winning. Excellent. But yes, my goal is to take modern-day Mexico. I want modern-day Mexico to all say Spain. As for this area over here, I might make that a Mexican colony. Or Dominion later on in the game, I'm not sure. There's this border gore here. I might have to tidy up and just simply return it to the United States, maybe. Or I give it to my Mexican colony and I give this land here to my Mexican colony as well and try and have a Mexico along here. I really don't like these border gores, but it is what it is. I cannot control it. I wish that the AI would try and sort these things out a bit more, but what can you do? Well, for a start, we can invade Mexico. We have landed over here. Urbanized Spain complete. Oh, terrific. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are already on the march to their capital and we are about to win here. So it's a very good start. I don't think there's going to be much issue with this war at all. Cuban Liberal Revolt. Oh, no, not the Cubans. Not the Cubans revolt. Oh, we're actually losing this naval fight here. Oh. I suppose they do have a Mexican navy, don't they? Yeah, this is a concern. We don't want to lose any forces there. So do I actually have another army? Could I make another army? I could get a small squad of Carabiner forces, and I could get those guys. That would be you here. I get you guys on this front, at least to start off. Hopefully by the time that kicks off, this war here will actually already be over, but I'm not so sure about that. We will also have the Japanese army freed up at some point, because I believe that's who's on these ships here. Oh, really? This is extra Russians getting involved now. I don't like that. However, we have unified it all up to one giant front line, so that is great. Let's go ahead and find the Japanese army. And let's get you guys to go onto this... just go onto this front as well. I'd rather have one area with a bit more strength than multiple. Excellent. Well, hopefully we can push more here before the Russians get involved. We do hold Veracruz, so we will be getting our ticking war score. We don't, however, hold these other two areas, so I won't get as much ticking as I can. Oh, great. Yes, we are doing a good job here. Maybe the Russians aren't a threat. Oh, these are all Mexicans. But when we do fight the Russians, maybe they are not a threat. Maybe my army is a bit more advanced now. I've been focusing mainly onto military tech. We will have soon trench works, and that'll be very good to go into the 20th century with. Oh, very good. Yeah, this is quite a slaughter, really. But more and more Russians are arriving. If we could entirely take over their capital, that'd be great, and I can concentrate perhaps on the Yucatan. Try and split the front lines here. I don't want to use these guys to naval invade over there because I don't want to risk Cuba having major issues, and most of Cuba is having major issues. These forces here will be able to swamp down and take half the island, but these guys here will be able to probably beat us back. Aha! I'm going to struggle on the next battle, the game believes. But I might just be able to switch to defensive. Let's see how this attack here goes. And I think I will switch to defensive now that I hold all this property. There's no reason to keep sending men to die in the mountains. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot. That is an awful lot. Okay, so where are all the other units? So you're going over here to take that. Right, well let's switch all of you here to defensive. I did not expect that to go anywhere near the way it did. So we're going to defend up on this line here with these units. Very nice. And then when this guy arrives over here, he's going to try and invade into the Yucatan. You are the strategic objective over there. Hopefully it goes well. These fellas are going to continue to take this land here. It should hopefully go quite well. Actually, looks like you've been done goofed from the rear end there. That's not looking too nice. If these guys are able to come up from behind. But we could liberate most of the country, and that would be pretty swell. And then turn these forces around to hold the other half of the island before these other gentlemen come in and just destroy everything. Excellent. So the Mexicans aren't attacking us. Oh, okay. This guy actually believes we have a big bonus here, so we'll leave these fellas to keep fighting then. Is this defensive? It is defensive, and the AI is losing. However, in the next battle they will have our help, so they should not lose anymore. Excellent, we are defeating Russians. It looks like we severely outnumbered them. Oh, 2-1. 2-1's pretty good. But the next battle we will not have that bonus. Let's go ahead and actually move you guys over here as well. Never mind, scratch that. Let's move you guys over here onto defensive, because I think I'm just going to hold out everything until the time comes. Mexico is already going into the negative. They might attack us over here, but we'll be able to defend it, and then once we have won this here, we'll switch the big stack to defensive as well. Excellent, these guys will go through and take all of Cuba. Very efficient. Very efficient. How does this look? Oh, it actually looks like we'd lose. Are you sure? Now the Ecuadorians are trying to kick up a fuss, are they? I don't quite have the forces to help you just yet, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage it. Really? It's very close, but we are just about losing more men than they are. Oh, maybe not anymore. Yes, not anymore. Excellent. Let's see what's happened here then. You're defensive. You're defensive. Yeah, just switch everybody defensive. We don't need to die. It's unnecessary losses, so we'll just hold the lines we have and secure Veracruz. And then once the truce for Yucatan is over, we'll go ahead and take this as well. There's not many Mexicans here. There are a few 100,000, of course. But it's mostly Maya. These guys are not accepted in my country, so they will be discriminated against. But these guys here, it's mostly Mexicans who will be accepted, and North Indians who are not. They're not discriminated against, so we will have a lot of good workers coming from here. Sadly, some have been leaving, but it'd be nice if they were actually, if Mexicans were fleeing there. Oh yes, I'm trying to get universal suffrage. I would just give more people voting rights. Why not? Rabbit discovered in Puerto Rico. Good for the Puerto Ricans. Good for them. This one here, you guys are pretty outnumbered and you are losing, but we're about to win the war anyway, so it's no matter. Excellent. Peace treaty. Aha! No California for you, you traitors. Terrific. Oh, this is very nice. We're going to go straight away and start to incorporate that. Oh, it is strong, but we will do it, and then I'll simply build more of... Oh, we can do more realist art with my one art academy. Great. Okay, yeah, let's try and get... I don't have much labor going on. I like to have the even number, so that will get us up to 95. Let's build 5 more somewhere else. Somewhere I can afford it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. They have enough workers. We'll get all that done. Cuba will fall in no time. It's already fallen. Okay, great. So, awesome. These guys are in for quite a rude awakening when the war kicks off here. They have no idea what is coming for them. I can't actually tell these guys to be offensive or anything just yet, though, but whatever. You there, I want your land. How long's the truce? The truce is 4 years. Oh, well, that's very nice. Hopefully, these guys over here can do pretty well. President Lysander Quimby. Lysander Quimby. Well, I think both of these are Native American tribes, so I'm not sure who you are. Defensive pact from Desert. Would I be able to get them in my gang? Perhaps. Make into a protectorate. We have a truce. After the truce, yes, I'm going to go ahead with this. I might be able to make these guys my guys. As well as a Mexico over here, but I might be able to feed these guys land over here. And make them my own version of the United States. Awesome. I don't think this is going to take too long. Anyway, that'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the content. My goal for the next little while is, of course, to take the Yucatan. Try and, wait, Mormon? Mormon? Yankee Protestant. Why does it say that they are Mormon? Well, whatever they are, I am happy for them. These animists, Native Americans, we'll support them. They can be Native Americans. We can give them back their homelands and they can kick out the Dixies. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Goodbye.